morning. Hope everybody had a good Father's Day. And we are on entering the last few days of rollover. And rollover could get a little complicated because some traders are looking at the U contract, some others are looking at the M contract. Some are looking at both, some back adjust their charts, some don't. So I choose to not back adjust my charts. It's just a matter of preference, in my opinion. So I had marked on my chart because this profile right here, this is the new contract, but then there's a rollover gap because there's a premium difference of about 60 something points, and the top of Friday's high and it's down here at 54.38, right? That doesn't change in my charts. But if you translate this highs to the new contract, so the Friday's high is right here at 55.0325, and the settlement for that weekly is at 55.0225. So that means that technically right now we're opening inside range, even though we see a gap and we see the rollover gap, right? So the top of the rollover gap, because we have highs from previous days, it will be at 54.50. But anyway, let's start with this. So right now we're opening inside range, inside value. We had a 3-day balance, and now this is the 4th day of balance. So what I'm going to be looking at is how we treat this range. The point of control is for this range is at 54.89. That's translated to the new contract, and the value area roughly is 55.05 and 54.80. So I'm gonna be looking at how we treat this range. This is gonna be a magnet, 54.89. So if we fail to break out of this range, then this is always going to be my target. So basically, if we fail to hold below 54.80, then I will be looking for a bounce into 54.89. And then if we fail to hold above 55.05, then I'll be looking again for a move back into this area. Holding above this, I will target the overnight high, the previous highs that I have marked here, and the levels that I posted earlier, and possibly no new highs. And breaking below them, we have a lot of references that we can use, which are the Friday's low, which is at 54.7275. We have the overnight low that we couldn't retest, and this area is a low volume node, so I will be looking for a bounce here if we get here, and if we break here, then I'll be looking to fill the rollover gap and the previous gap fill that we had, and a retest of this whole area. It just gets a little weird because of all of this the rollover, right? But you have to picture this same thing in this area from the U contract. The same thing goes for NQ, except that NQ is trading at all-time highs, and the point of control is at 19.893. So that's gonna be a magnet for now. The next few days is gonna get a little easier because we're gonna have volume up here, and it's gonna be a little easier to see. What I do is that I usually have a chart or on another platform or another chart with the U contract, so I can see it more clear, and then I'll have this volume profile. We don't have that many news today. We only have a 6-month and a 3-month bill auctions at 11:30, and then we have some Fed speaking at noon. So that's about it for today. Then during the week we have more, a few other Fed speaking, and let's see what else. Jobless claims on the 20th, and we have a short week. There's a holiday in the US on Wednesday. The market is only open half of the day, so it's an interesting week. Between the rollover and that, it's gonna be a interesting, probably choppy week. Let's see what else. Okay, crude oil is still in that same range, pulling back a little bit, but 78 is still the magnet. I'll be looking for longs from this 76.60 area and shorts below the 200 moving average at 79.40, back into the point of control at 78. Those are the trades that I'm going to be looking for, unless I see something very clear with order flow and trending, but that's what I want to be looking for. Gold, something similar. Gold had a nice push down, and then it looks like it's consolidating down here. See if we can get another move into retesting the 2300s and then look for a bounce. That would be the ideal thing that I would be looking for. I think that's about it for today. All right, good luck everybody.